we can begin. This video is going to be all about matcha. I'm going to be sharing with you guys my perfect updated matcha latte recipe, at home matcha latte recipe, as well as giving you guys a first look at my matcha collection, which is dropping on October 8th, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. This is actually the biggest collection that we have dropped yet, so I wanted to do a whole video telling you guys everything you need to know before you make your purchases on that Friday. Currently wearing the zip up as well as the Sweatshorts. Before we get into all that, we're going to make a matcha. I haven't showed you guys how I make my matcha in a minute, so it's time for an updated recipe. Currently, I've been using Chamberlain Coffee's matcha because I have so much of it, and also it is one of my favorites, along with Matcha Bar, Pick Tea Matcha, Encha Matcha. This one I think is sold out right now, but the most similar to it I would say is the Encha Matcha, and I buy it off of Amazon, and it's really good beginner's matcha as well if you are just starting out with it. What I love about making matcha is that I could do it so fast, and there are very minimal tools and ingredients to it. So basically everything that I have is my matcha, my sifter. I always use a sifter to get the clumps out of my matcha. It's not required, but if you want a really smooth matcha, then I recommend getting one. A measuring tool, you don't even really need to measure it if you don't want to. You can use a spoon if you want. Some milk or creamer of your choice, dairy-free, dairy, however you want it. Hot water, I have my tea kettle, but you can obviously just like boil water on the stove or get hot water from the sink. Again, however you want it. And then I use a bamboo whisk to whisk up my matcha. And then sweeteners are optional. I always use vanilla, but you can use maple syrup, honey, cinnamon as well, just however you want to spice up your matcha and make it, you know, your own. And then a kitty glass, because I feel like that is a very important part of making a latte at home. You need a cute cup. This one's from Crate & Barrel. And that's basically everything you'll need, so let's make a matcha. And there she is. So that is my matcha latte recipe. This simplified version, sometimes I like to put a little bit of frothed milk on top, so I'm going to show you guys how to do that if you are filling it some days. But usually, everyday basis, this is how I make my matcha. My milk frother actually broke, so I'm going to try to do this with my matcha whisk. We'll see how it turns out. This time I'm going to take some of the Ripple half and half alternative, some of the vanilla syrup. Let's see if we can get it super foamy. I think it's pretty good. Oh my goodness. I love matcha. Literally the best thing ever. Like, what? Oh wait, honestly, you don't even need a milk frother for that. Like, the whisk did the job. That is a beautiful latte right there. Ah, my goodness. Cheers to you. Cheers to us. Cheers to matcha. Cheers to the matcha collection. Now that we made our latte, a perfect latte. If you guys didn't make yours already, go make one. Go get one. And let's get into the collection. All right, all right. I look like an actual psychopath. This color just speaks to me and I love it so much, and it might be because it reminds me of a matcha latte, but also it's just so dreamy and beautiful. The first thing I wanted to mention is that the first matcha collection that we released about a year ago now was the first time we ever did cut and sew, first time we ever did a custom color. Since then we have done a lot more cut and sew items, so we wanted to bring back the matcha collection and make it better and bigger than ever. Like I said, this is our biggest drop yet, so cheers to that. All these items are cut and sew, which means that they were all just an idea in our head. They were once just a piece of fabric, and now they are our beautiful Matcha collection. So everything from the pattern, the color, the zippers, the size of the pockets, everything was all chosen by us, by Ethan and I, and made to our idea of perfection, because this has taken a long time to make. We actually started working on this in November of last year, so it's been about a year in the making. I am going to grab the Crewneck from our last Matcha collection to give you guys a little comparison. So this was our last Matcha color. This still just holds a special place in my heart, but we wanted to bring back the color and make it more wearable for every day, in my opinion. I don't always grab for the staple colors or the bright colors, and it made me sad that I didn't grab for this all the time or like wear it as a full set, because I wear a lot of neutral colors, I wear a lot of muted tones. So I wanted to take this and make it into my idea of an everyday color. So that's why the color is a little bit muted down. It doesn't perfectly match my matcha latte, but it is inspired by matcha, made into its own beautiful, dreamy green color. Every item, including the knot bag, is finished off with our signature Ray embroidery in white, and they all have our custom tags that have our Ray script on the front, and then on the back it says, "Take care of me and take care of yourself." So good. Hey, she was drinking my matcha. Oh no. Well, Junie's a fan of the latte too. If this is your first time purchasing from us, or even your first time hearing about my merch, basically we are a two-man team, Ethan and I. Ethan goes directly to our sewers, our dyers, our pattern makers, and we are so blessed to have such a good relationship with them that they make our visions come to life. Everything is made sustainably in Los Angeles, and from there I package and ship all these orders. We do everything from making the items to customer service to shipping everything out. It is a lot of work, but we absolutely love it. I have found a passion in doing this that I didn't know was there before, but it is so amazing seeing these things from an idea to real life. It is a beautiful process, and I hope that as we grow, I'm able to take you guys along more on the journey. As I learn, Ethan knows literally everything, and I am just trying to catch on. He teaches me so much. The other day, my best friend Joelle came over, and she was actually the first one of our friends to see the whole collection, so it was really cool to have like in-person feedback on all the pieces and see her reaction to everything. And she also was our model for the day, so Joelle and I are both in the try-on portion, showing different sizes on different body types and different heights, and it was a lot of fun. So let's start off with the first piece. I said I wanted to make this video short and sweet, but how is that possible? Let's start off with the shorts that I showed you guys a little glimpse of. They're not too high-waisted. I don't love when my sweatpants are so high-waisted. I like them to just sit on my hips, and that's exactly what these do. And what I love about this material is that it's not too thick. You'll see with all of these pieces, they were all made with the same material except for the shirt and the knot bag. They're very breathable, they're very comfortable, they're not too stiff. I feel like sometimes when you get new items, like you have to wash them a couple times for them to feel lived in, and like your favorite sweater, your favorite crew neck, they just feel like home, and I love that. So these shorts are going to be $49. Before we get into the prices of everything else, I do want to remind you guys that since these pieces are cut and sew, they are going to be a little bit more expensive than items that we have had in the past. That's because in the beginning we would buy blanks and embroider those or print on those, and of course the price point is going to be a lot lower because that's 2 steps instead of like 30 steps. So a lot more time, energy, money goes into all these items to make them our perfect pieces, so the prices have to correlate to those. In reality, these would cost a lot more than what we're charging, but I fight for you guys and I try to get them for the best price, and this is where we're at. Next are the sweatpants. So if you ordered the sweatpants from our Mocha collection, These are exactly the same, but in our matcha color this time. I think the sweatpants are my favorite item because these are luxe, you guys. These are the nicest sweatpants I've ever put on my body. They're the most comfortable sweatpants. They are the same fit as the Sweatshorts, but just obviously longer version. They are cuffed at the bottom, which is my favorite. They do have pockets, pocket in the back, and they are $64. Let's talk about the tea. Joelle and I have so many conversations about these teas because we live in these t-shirts, and you know, I don't really wear tees like this, like styling on an everyday basis. I wear them either to match like with Sweatshorts or the sweatpants, but mostly I wear them to sleep. I get an extra large. It's a perfect oversized moment. They're the perfect shirt to put on just to be comfy at the end of your day, go to sleep in them. I have the matcha, the mocha, the white, the black, and I wear one of them at least every single day. And the shirts are $28. So we have the Crewneck from our first Matcha collection. It's the same fit. It's a little bit of an oversized fit. I still do wear an extra large for a little oversized moment. It's just the perfect comfy fit. I do also like to wear the medium when I am wearing it with sweatpants or the Sweatshorts, but still, since it is an oversized fit, it's still comfortable in like my arms. Some medium crew necks just feel too like tight everywhere or stiff everywhere. It's still very comfortable, and like I said before, it's breathable. It just feels like your favorite sweater as soon as you put it on. And crew necks are going to be $59. Next are zip ups. So this is a new item we've never made before, but we've been wanting to for a long time. You don't need a ton of zip ups in your closet. You just need a few essential ones, especially in like this fall weather where you can wear like a cute workout outfit underneath and throw your zip up over it. I love the white zipper and how it matches the logo. Last but certainly not freaking least, this is our knot bag. So we first introduced these in our classic collection that was in black, and of course we have to do it in literally every single color because this is such an essential bag. These are going to be $44. I have been using these as an everyday bag, but also as a work bag, so I can actually fit my laptop, my iPad in here, my camera in here. It fits so much. I like to wear it crossbody usually when I have like my laptop and stuff in it, but if I just have my everyday essentials, I will untie it so it is adjustable, and then you can just tie it a little bit shorter. So I've been using it as this the majority of the time because you guys know how much I love my little shoulder bags. And it also has a pocket on the inside. I always love having pockets so I could put my phone in here, my wallet, like chapstick, things that you need to grab easily, my hand sanitizer, all the little essentials that you need to grab quickly can go in there. And that's a knot bag. So that is everything in the Matcha collection. We have 7 pieces, 7 beautiful pieces. I'm so proud of this collection, and I'm so happy that I get to share with you guys and see you guys purchase these and wear them and love them, hopefully as much as I do. So everything is dropping October 8th, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you have purchased from us before, then you would know that we use pre-orders a lot of the time, but these are actually going to be half pre-orders. So we already have all these pieces cut and sewn. We just have to dye them and embroider them. So instead instead of having about like a 4-week production time, it is actually going to be about a week and a half to 2 weeks, and then I'll be able to package and ship everything to you guys. We always keep you updated on Instagram stories, my Instagram, Lindsay Raynaud Co Instagram, Ethan's Instagram, and that's basically it. So if you guys have any more questions, leave them in the comment section and I'll reply back to you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting. Even if you've never bought anything from me, even just watching this video, even just liking my pictures or resharing pictures or following our Instagram, however you support us, no matter how small, it is always appreciated. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video.